Hightower is a fun map, it really is. It's perfect for all classes to just go and do their own thing. Scouts can jump about into big open spaces, marker-guarding soldiers fly around the map like flies, and snipers have long sightlines, which is perfect for practicing aiming. But, and there's a big but, everybody complains about this one thing, the objective. As soon as one person even touches a cart, all we hear is,
"Don't cap, don't cap."
And then on the other side of the spectrum, we have people, including me, saying,
"If you don't want to cap, go into a community server."
So, as we can see, there is an obvious divide between the two groups. Those who want the cart capped, and those who don't. This is bad because almost every match consists of people typing furiously in chat, arguing with each other whether they should or should not capture the payload, which draws out the round even longer than it should be. I asked a person in one of the Discord servers I'm in what he thought was bad about Hightower, and he said this: everything. Although an extremely biased opinion, it's not hard to see where he's coming from, especially when there's a flame war from people with different opinions about where the payload should be during the game. He said that whenever he does actually play Hightower, he resorts to using the Gunslinger with the mini-sentry to ruin people's fun. Which brings me to my second point, fun. When you load into a casual Hightower server, it's like Russian roulette of whether it's going to be a good quick match where everyone has fun, or a century-long one. Hightower can be fun, as long as you go there with a try-hard mindset. Friendlies will most certainly get pub stomped by tryhards. Trolls will get pushed around like a boxing bag by tryhards. Free-to-plays will get demolished by tryhards. This is what the game devolves into, just a battle of tryhards, either fighting each other or ruining other people's fun. The worst part about this is that most tryhards don't even bother with the payload, which again, draws out the round even longer. Whenever a team of lone tryhards play together, teamwork is non-existent. Hightower is not a map to play if you are trying to work as a team. Even 2 Fort of all maps has better teamwork, for crying out loud. Medics are left in the dust as soldiers rocket jump away from them, which leads pirates to quickly gobble them up with the flames. Medic is the worst class in Hightower if you don't have a team willing to work together and do the objective. This map teaches new players to forget about their team and just try and get frags for themselves, which is really toxic in the long run. Hightower is basically the bad part of town, and we don't want our kids growing up there, do we? You know what makes my blood boil? The Hightower contract. This contract is like a torture, and is easily one of the most soul-destroying contracts out there. I mentioned earlier that there is very little teamwork, and this is what makes the contract so infuriating. You have to rely on the other team to get on their payload long enough for you to kill them. This alone is hard enough, but when you add in the factors like the platform is too small, players immediately jump off the cart when they're taking fire, and getting killed by another pyro. This contract is mind-numbingly annoying. It's doable, yes, but it's the doing part which hurts the most. At this point, I'd rather just play a turbine match. And so, this draws us to the end of the video. Hopefully my ranting has made you realize the problems Hightower has, but if you already knew them, then thanks for the view, I guess. This was my first video of this kind, so let me know if you enjoyed them or not. Thanks.
There's a Starman.